What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Baking Analyst channel. We've seen a lot of negativity in the crypto space over the past few days, but today we want to have a bit of a look on the bright side, something more positive. Today I'm going to be showing you how I am personally investing $5,000 into the ARBITRUM ecosystem in order to not only maximize my chances of an airdrop, but also earn some crazy high yields in a largely low risk manner. First of all, let's have a look at why we want to target ARBITRUM. ARBITRUM has a really high total value locked. So as we see here on this page, ARBITRUM is actually the 5th largest chain by TVL. That is almost twice that of Optimism and twice that of Chronos. Not to mention, ARBITRUM hosts a range of second generation DeFi apps. And what I mean by that is that a lot of the dApps that are building on ARBITRUM, they're not just some fork of what we've seen before, like Uniswap forks. There are a lot of new second generation products here. So think about things like perpetuals, derivative exchanges, and so on and so forth. Those that are likely to be beneficiaries from the FTX fallout. The third reason why we're looking at ARBITRUM so closely is because there is not yet a token, and we do know that a token is going to launch at some point. This, guys, could be even bigger than the optimism airdrops that came out earlier, especially given the level of participation in the ARBITRUM ecosystem, higher number of projects, and the higher TVL, meaning that demand for any new token is likely to be higher. So let's move on to the next part of the video, which is the part that you actually wanted to watch, how I am allocating $5,000 in the ARBITRUM ecosystem. So let's first start with the overall allocation principle. So as you see, this is my actual portfolio. So I'm not yet going all in and bottom fishing, seeing as Contagion might still have some ways to go. However, I'm doing this on a 50-50 basis. So keeping about 50% in stables and 50% deployed in the markets, ready to take advantage of any upswing, while also still having cash or quasi-cash on the side to buy in if prices go even lower. Now, my account size is of an amount that I'm willing to risk. So as with anything, do check your own risk tolerance before going any further. So let's now start with the lowest risk protocol, which is where we will be parking our stables, $2,500. So if this is something that you want to accumulate anyway, this does seem like a really crazy way in order to not only participate in the ARBITRUM chain and qualify for any potential airdrop, also earn some really good yield. Now, there are some caveats to this. Of course, there is a fee on redemption of 2%, which does mean that at 53% payout APR, you might need several weeks to actually break even from this. However, at 90% APR, this does seem like a good deal. It is, of course, paid in their native token, which is PLS. So whereas the first one, GMX, was real yield, they're paying you the fees from their protocol. This one is more like traditional yield farming that we saw in DeFi Summer, where native tokens are being paid out. Now, if you want to take this to an even more degen level, you can actually even borrow against your PLV, GLP on VendorFi. It's another lending protocol on ARBITRUM. However, I have not got to that stage yet because 2 levels of smart contract risk is plenty from my point of view, and we are already getting some pretty decent yields. So what are your thoughts on the overall ARBITRUM ecosystem? Are you playing with it in order to get an airdrop eligibility slot, or are you staying away from crypto altogether? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. So all in all, I hope this video has been informative, interesting, and useful. If you liked it, do consider leaving a like and subscribing to this channel. As we mentioned, we are here to make DeFi mainstream knowledge. We are working on a completely revamped DeFi for Beginners course, so do stay tuned for that as well. With that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.